tag team wrestling dreams. In the podcast world, they're the kings and queens. Laughs and stories under the spotlight's gleam. Together they conquer the ultimate team.
Let's try this again. I'm not doing this.
Start again. What's up, everybody? It's me, your boy Tantalizing Tony.
And the producer, Kara.
And we are the Tantalizing Tag Team Wrestling Podcast.
Shoot. Hi, guys. First and foremostly, before we get started, this is going to be in podcast form.
Form.
So we will not be talking to the chat as frequently because for the listeners, they can't see you guys, obviously.
Get it? They can't see you guys.
For the listeners, he is dressed down to the gods for
John Cena.
Yes, John Cena. Okay.
There it is.
And there it is. At the end, though, what were you saying about the comments?
Well, we will get to the comments at the end of the show if they're pertaining to the topic we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And the topic we're talking about is emergency podcast. I stole that from Sam Roberts. Rhea Ripley must be added to this match to make it a triple threat at WrestleMania. She must be part of the Women's World Championship between challenger Bianca Belair and the Women's World Champion Io Sky, if that's her real name.
Yes, indeedy. I was thinking of titles.
You were thinking? You were thinking, yeah.
I was thinking of titles for this podcast, and I really didn't know how to word it because I'm like, I was also trying to do a short today talking about Rhea Ripley, but I was like talking in circles. Like, obviously, they're going to make it a triple threat. What is there to talk about? I was so stumped, but we are here nevertheless, and we are going to talk about how we think she's going to finagle her way into this match at Mania.
First of all, hello, everybody on Instagram. Art King, all the good things. Honda, my dude. The Infinity Equation, Chris Drummond, Deathmatch, Cooper. And John Cena does not suck. He's the GOAT. And listen, if you
What's the point of that? You didn't even roll call YouTube.
Watch how you talk to me.
And we're on a podcast.
I'm gonna roll call Instagram first. Okay.
Instagram sucks.
Wow.
Podcast people.
Wow.
We're live on Instagram and YouTube, and Instagram never comes over to YouTube.
Well, they're gonna come over today. So now they're not because of your bad attitude. If you're on Instagram and you'd like to come over to YouTube and give us a like, a share, a watch, whatever, we're live right now on YouTube on the Tantalizing Tag Team Wrestling Podcast. There it is. So, hello everybody. Hello to my good friend Rosen. Yes, guys, everybody waiting on belts to go out. Belts are being shipped. That's all I can tell you guys. We've been swamped with things, but belts are being shipped. If you guys don't know about our title belts, Rooted Entertainment makes the best custom titles. Wow. Catchphrase.
If you
You have so fired.
is it can? If you can dream it, he can create it.
You should go back to school.
I didn't know if it was can. If you can dream, I thought it was if you. I don't know.
Stop talking. First of all, before we get the roll call in YouTube, hello to my lovely daughter Jasmine, the best hair in the business other than Angel. I think they're even.
My wonderful sister Jasmine.
I'm gonna step off camera so you can't see me for a second. Get it?
Okay, guys. So yes, we're gonna be talking about Rhea Ripley. We all know that the match confirmed for right now is Io Sky, the champion, going against Bianca Belair, the challenger. But since Rhea Ripley lost her title match on a Raw and is blaming it on Bianca, she thinks she deserves a rematch, which is they're like rewriting the story a little bit because when Rhea was first mad, she was mad at Bianca for interrupting her and she wanted to be put in the match at WrestleMania. Then last week, the last episode of Raw, Rhea was like, I don't care about WrestleMania. I just want my rematch. I don't know if they did that on the fly or if they always knew that they were going to do that, but things are changing in our eyes. So I don't know what the heck that's about. But this coming Monday, love you too, Jasmine. This coming Monday, we are going to see a rematch between Rhea and Io for the title with special guest referee Bianca Belair. The winner of that match goes to face Bianca, the winner of the Elimination Chamber at WrestleMania 41. But that seems easy, right? You're like, well, how can it be a triple threat? Let me tell you, okay? Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, and Bianca Belair, these past few weeks, they've been playing in each other's faces, okay? They've been disrespecting one another. They've been petty towards one another. And this match is no different than any other time they've been in the same ring together. They're all in the same ring at the same time. It's not going to end well. And it's not going to end clean.
They're like High School Musical. They're all in this together.
No, they're not.
In the match?
The winner takes it all.
We're all in this. No? Okay.
The winner takes it all. Yeah, so here's what I think is going to happen, which is very basic, very basic, very just like straight edge. He's trying to adjust my chair, podcast listeners, because he's short. And when we were recording, Dad, I think I'm like a centimeter taller than you.
Give me a break.
I'm so serious. I was editing the videos, guys, and I like naturally just like bend my hip so it looks shorter. So I look shorter. But when I was standing up straight, I was like I was as tall, at least as tall as Tantalizing Tony. And he claims to be 5'7".
Claim to be?
You are not 5'7". You're like Kevin Hart.
What the hell?
Not his height, but as far as denying your real height, that's what you because I am not 5'7". I'm like 5'10". No, I'm kidding. Okay, but seriously, here's how I think it's gonna go down between Rhea, Bianca, and Io. Okay, you ready? Very simple.
I'm so disgusted by this chat in this channel.
Very simple. You ready for this?
I'm ready for your hot take that's really lukewarm, but let's go.
Let's go. All right. So we get Rhea and Io in a beautiful match. Obviously, Bianca's mad at Rhea because Rhea's been acting a little crazy lately, and Bianca doesn't like that. Bianca's acting like she doesn't know how to ref, but she's going to use this to her advantage. And she was the one that was against making it a triple threat, but she's going to be the one that ends up making it a triple threat in the end, right? So Bianca is going to accidentally, if you're listening, I'm putting air quotes on accidentally because I think Bianca wants to fight both of them. We know Io wants to fight both of them. We know Rhea doesn't care. Bianca's the one that's like, Rhea can't just headbutt her way in here. I think Bianca's going to DQ someone. She's gonna make Rhea win. Rhea's gonna do something to Bianca, and Bianca's gonna be like, I want you at Mania. It's gonna end in Bianca having Rhea win. LOL. Sorry, guys. I'm reading the chat. Or we're going to have like a brawl, and then Adam Pearce comes out and he's like, I'm sick of this, Grandpa. All three of you at WrestleMania, I'm making it official. And they're going to be like, what? And then Io and Rhea's going to be like, yeah. And Bianca's going to be like, she doesn't deserve it. So it's going to be chaos. I love it. I think we find out on Monday if Rhea is entered into the match.
Your whole description was chaos.
I know, right?
and I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, you're my daughter, but I can't stand you sometimes when you explain things. Let me,
I
let you talk. Now let me talk. No, you know you're rolling. Shut your mouth. When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. Thanks. I'm your father. Unless that's what I was told. So here's the thing about you said, well, this is gonna happen or this is gonna happen. Like, can you nah. Can you ever stick to one thing?
No.
What I didn't. This is rhetorical. You always go, well, this is gonna happen, but then maybe this is gonna happen. You sound like these ham and eggers, and I'm calling them ham and eggers. It's WrestleMania season, and I got the John Cena stuff on, which means I don't care what they think. They take, and you take too. You take the wrong advice. Okay. Here's the thing with you: if you're gonna give your opinion of what you think is gonna happen, stick to one thing. Be direct, focus on that, give it a foundation, give a story, and then follow through. You are all over the place. You are like, I don't know, like you're out in the backyard running like a dog going in circles, chasing your own tail. Let me explain to you guys what's going on. Once again, this is in podcast form, so if we don't acknowledge everybody off the bat, we apologize. But I'm sorry, Big Hirsch is here, and I will acknowledge him because he's my dog. So, guys, listen, here's my thing. I have no inkling, no storyline, no booking on how Rhea gets into this. All I know is this, is that Rhea Ripley makes this match better. We need high-profile people. Now, I'm not saying that Io Sky is not high-profile, but let's get it right. She ain't selling no WrestleMania tickets. The people selling the tickets are Rhea and Bianca.
Io's high-profile in wrestling. They want to get outside people into the wrestling world.
You know, I did not.
There was a pause.
Your pause was terrible.
No, you had a pause. So
I know, and that's what I mean. Your pause is terrible because what you do is you watch me, you wait until I take a breath, you go, I'm going to jump in here.
Yes, exactly. That's how a conversation works.
Conversation works back to back when I'm talking to you back and forth.
Well, you're never talking to me, and you're never listening. So
because you have nothing of any validity to say, and I said it right the first time. Validity. That's right. Here's the issue with you and with Rhea Ripley. You're both ham and eggers. You're both has-beens that never were and never want to be. Now back to what I was saying. I lost my train of thought. Thanks. No, honestly, Rhea Ripley needs to be in this match. Now, the problem is this. There's a lot of triple threats. There's a lot of fatal four-ways happening at this WrestleMania. This WrestleMania looks like they want to get everybody involved. And I think that's why a lot of people have an issue that WrestleMania doesn't have that allure that it should. I totally disagree. Here's the problem with people's line of thinking. They're like, oh, this is lackluster. Oh, it's not adding up to what it should be. Enjoy the story. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy that we're getting something different. We might have a few triple threats. Good. We know we got CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and Seth. Now we know we're definitely getting Rhea Ripley. We might have some fatal four-ways for the tag titles. Good. More people involved, more shenanigans will ensue. But back to Rhea Ripley. I think that she loses on Monday due to Bianca Belair embracing her heel status. If you notice on the last couple of episodes of Raw or SmackDown, wherever they were, Bianca Belair was booed. Not once, but twice, 2 weeks in a row. Not to mention, if you watch her promos and you watch her TikToks, she's got a little bit of an edge to her. She's showing that grill. She's doing that teeth thing. I think Bianca embraces her heel status because we also know that she may be the one that set up Jade Cargill. That's for another story for another time. But I think Monday we get beyond a shadow of a doubt, like you said, Adam Pearce announcing that this will be a triple threat at WrestleMania for the Women's World Championship. Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky for the WWE Women's World Championship.
I like it. I came into this thinking it was going to be Rhea and Bianca, and I was totally ready. I was so excited. I was like, the entrances, the fits, the match is going to be immaculate. But then they switched it up on us, and they had Rhea lose the title. I was like, oh, boo, EO. Then they started building it. And every week, these three ladies have been coming out on Raw or SmackDown or whatever, and they've been proving why this is going to be a good match without even having the match set. So I'm excited for it to be a triple threat. They're doing a really good job at building it, and I'm ready for them to actually announce it, for us to get the graphic so we could get the ball rolling.
On another note,
what?
The reason why you feel that I'm so short compared to you is because of the weight loss, because I'm looking very svelte, okay? And maybe you're jealous because you can't gain muscle and I'm losing fat. Maybe that's your jealousy. Maybe you just are upset.
Would you like to stand back to back?
I took my shoes off. Did you take yours off?
I have slippers on.
That's still a quarter of an inch.
Okay, sure, I'll take them off.
Let's go. We're going to stand up, guys. For the podcast listeners, we're going to stand up and measure each other. We're going to stand back to back. This way.
Take your hat. No way.
Thank you.
No, he's doing something. He's doing something.
Thank you, everybody. Just like a woman, always trying to make something bigger than it is. In the chat, who was taller? Was it me?
He got some knee extensions or something, because 2 days ago we were the same height. Tony by half a head. He is not. We are the same height, guys. Unreal. But yeah, back to the task at hand. That's all there is to say.
I hate this house.
Oh, we're going to say something about Bianca turning heel?
Yes, I think Bianca needs to embrace this heel persona of hers. I think that the foreign crowds have shown that this is who Bianca truly is. I still believe that she put Naomi up to attacking Jade. If you notice, they've totally dismissed her from this storyline. You've not seen Bianca have any interaction with Jade or Naomi after that brawl ensued.
Well, they did have a little Twitter fight after that.
Twitter is to just keep you enticed and keep you watching.
Bianca and Jade.
On screen,
Was it Bianca and Jade?
On screen, we've heard nothing from Bianca about Jade or Naomi other than her saying, I've got to focus on my WrestleMania match. And if you notice, Bianca's doing heel things. She's even dressing a little different, more high profile. She always has great gear and great outfits, but she just looks like she has more of an edge to her, which we need. We need more of an edge to Bianca Belair. I'm telling you right now, my prediction is Bianca Belair turns heel at WrestleMania. She gets the title, by the way, too.
Or you know what else could happen?
What else could happen? Here goes your fantasy booking. That's going to absolutely be terrible.
Since Bianca doesn't want Rhea in the match, she could help Io win the match. And then Adam Pearce could come out and say, I was watching backstage, Bianca. You helped Io win or whatever. Just because of that, we're adding Rhea to the match. I don't know. So there's so many different ways that they can do it.
Once again,
that was straightforward. That was straightforward.
I know why WWE does not give us press passes, because they know you will ask a question just like that. Once again, guys, we did not get press passes to WrestleMania. We were denied once again 4 years in a row. But guess what we're going to do? Keep it pushing and try for next year. But we got other things coming, and I'm not upset.
So
there we go.
He just totally disregarded what I was saying.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't really. This is the thing.
Did you even hear anything I said?
I try not to listen. The only reason why we're the best father-daughter wrestling podcast on the planet is because we're the only father-daughter wrestling podcast on the planet. And if there was competition, they'd beat us. You know why? Because you stink. You have terrible takes. I'm tired of carrying you all these years. It's bad if I carried you in my arms as a baby. It's bad if I had to push you in a stroller. It's bad enough you couldn't eat ravioli with a fork. And now I've got to carry you in the podcast. When does my job as your father end?
I gave 3 different scenarios as to what can happen
And
for
they
the
all
triple
suck.
threat, and you gave like half of one. Okay, you were like, I don't really know. They're just gonna make it a triple threat match. That's all I know.
I don't try to lie to the subscribers and give them a take that I don't have. I just know this is that Rhea belongs in the triple threat. I don't want to fancy book something that I have no direction where it's going. You said, well, maybe.
Well, you made this show.
This is my show.
With nothing in mind. Not a thought, nary a thought in your brain.
I'll be honest with you. No. And I'll tell you why. I know that these guys have missed us. We have not been doing a lot of content because we're busy. We don't do Dynamite anymore because we've pushed AEW to the side for WrestleMania. We only do watch alongs on Monday and Friday, and they've both been lackluster because they're overseas. So I figured that the subscribers that have put their time in to be with us, we give them a live show of some content that you might actually be accustomed to liking because it's Rhea Ripley. That's why I said, let's do Rhea Ripley must be added to the triple threat because at least I know I'd have your attention because all you care about is Rhea Bloody Ripley. My name's Rhea Ripley. I got the Rhea Ripley page. You're blocked on Instagram. I am sick and tired of you not acknowledging that I make this show happen, and everybody on the channel is like, oh, Kira's the best. Kira does everything. You do nothing.
So there were no other topics that you could talk about? Couldn't talk about Jey Uso
Yeet.
winning the championship?
I don't want to talk about Jey Uso right now. We'll do that for another day. There's other days to record. I want to talk about Rhea Ripley because I know this is the only way on your day off that I get your attention. Because when I ask you to mop the floor, you don't. When I ask you to wash the dishes, they're sitting there till Christmas.
I don't even like Rhea Ripley that much anymore.
What? Wow. Rhea, you heard this? You heard this? Da, you heard this? What do you mean you don't like Rhea Ripley anymore?
I didn't say I didn't like her. I just said I don't like her that much anymore.
What do you mean? She might be watching this. Okay. Now you have just ended everything for us.
Okay.
You're just blowing everything. What is there a reason that you're not into her like you used to be?
Not really. I don't know. I don't know. There's not much. She's not doing much.
Good, unblock me. So now, this took a turn for the worse, guys. So wait, I'm gonna put her on the spot. So you, the biggest Rhea Ripley fan on the planet, is now saying what? She's lackluster. She's not coming. She's not doing it for you.
Yeah.
Wow. We got a heel turn. Wait a minute. We got 2 heel turns here. What's going on here?
It's not a heel turn.
Double switch.
I didn't say I hated her.
Double heel.
Heck?
Double switch here, guys. Double turn.
She's just a little stale.
Well, Simone Watchman thinks the Mania season is stale. Do you think that as well?
I mean,
you'd be wrong.
Okay, so I said this little analogy when you weren't here, but
never touch me again.
I said, you know when people say, from Incredibles, you say this all the time, if everyone's a super, then no one's super.
Let's get it right. If everyone's a superhero, then no one's super. Let's get the quotes right, okay?
Whatever.
God.
If everyone's rich, then no one's rich. We'll say that, okay?
I identify as rich. Everything matters. Make America tantalizing. Sorry.
I just think that everyone on the card this year so far is a star. So nobody is like better than the other. I feel like everyone's on the same playing field. I feel like there's no real competition.
So are you saying that you think WrestleMania has hit the ceiling? That they have peaked?
I mean, I guess, but there's still more. There's surprises, there's legends, there's debuts that can happen. They can make it more interesting. I just think right now the matches they're announcing could easily be like SummerSlam matches, you know? Nothing is feeling WrestleMania. And, you know, they always find a way to pull something out of their hat to make it over the top. But right now, I'm just not feeling it, you know?
Well, you're just like the other Ham and Eggers, like I said. You're just like them because every year at this time of Mania season, everyone says the same thing. Oh, it doesn't feel like it. And then, let me finish. And then night of, all you internet trolls, all you losers be like, oh my God, that was the best wrestling. It happened last year. It happened at 39.
I was very amped for 40. They built that really good, and I thought all the matches were WrestleMania-esque. 39, I was very excited for too. And you would think that this is going to be big because it's in Vegas. But I know for a fact they're going to swing it around. And I'm going to be interested, like you said. But right now, you're disregarding my comments. Right now, which is the question you asked me, how do you feel about it right now? It's not giving WrestleMania, especially not WrestleMania Vegas.
Those ticket prices say different.
I mean, look at the ticket sales. Do the sales match the...
Because people are getting smart now. People say, you know what?
I don't want everyone to be smart.
Oh, that's
They're stealing our tricks.
No, it's okay. They're waiting like we are.
Yeah, if everyone waits at the same time, then the tickets are going to go like that.
We're waiting to day of, guys. We're waiting to night of
Right, now you just told our plan. Now everybody's going to go. It's box office going to be around the corner.
First of all, there's not that many people watching, and these hammer niggas can't afford.
Clip it.
These hammer niggas can't afford to go. None of them. All these hammer niggas in the chat are all poor. Every last one of them. So they're all in poverty level. They're probably on EBT. They're probably waiting for the tariffs to come through with Trump. They're all poverty. Every last one of them. They can't afford a ticket to WrestleMania. They can't afford a ticket to the cleaners. Okay, yeah, that's where my senior gear, because this chat, they take and they take and they take. Don't believe me? When's the last time we got a super chat? I could tell you. My friend Pat gave one when Mikey was here. When's the last time you saw a $5 super chat come for someone to support this channel? They're going to come here for free. They take and they take and they take. And if they want to unsubscribe, go right ahead. Go watch some other jabroni that doesn't have a good take on anything. I don't care about these subscribers anymore. I don't care about them. I tell them to their faces they were here. I tell every last one of them. I call them out one by one. They don't respect me for what I do. I've carried this show for almost 4 years. You just got along, came around to being halfway decent, and you still suck. And they're even worse than you. Look, let's lose Dahlia Pacheco as an example. She just loves Rhea Ripley. Everything's Rhea Ripley. When's the last time she been here? She been missing action. She's on a milk carton somewhere. You know? What about Lee Major? Always saying, Tony, turn heel. Lee Major, he thinks he's a $6 million man. He ain't got $5 or a pot to piss in or window to run out of. And how about Big Hirsch? Let's talk about Big Hirsch, the chocolate promo god. When's the last time you seen Big Hirsch cut a promo? I haven't seen one. Huh? Whatever happened to the marquee match, me versus Hirsch for the title? Never happened. So I'm sick of everybody here. I love Hirsch, but where's my title shot? Forget you, forget the chat, and forget everybody else. WrestleMania is going to be great. You know why? Because I'm going to be there. Rhea Ripley is, and how dare you? I'm a sticker for Rhea Ripley. How dare you say, well, she's not. What do you want her to do? What do you want Rhea to do? Take over every match? She's got to play it down a little bit because she's beating everybody up. Okay?
Okay.
You're pathetic. Oh, now Big Hirsch trying to mock me and sends a $5 super chat on Cash App. So I stand corrected. It worked. I love you, Big Hirsch. The rest of you guys follow suit. $5 super chat from my boy Big Hirsch. I'm coming back to the light side. Here we go. Thank you for the
back to the light side.
Yeah, that's right. That was a swerve. Thanks for the super chat. I'm going old school. Where's Mike? Yeah, let's go old school. Where is it? There it is.
Thanks for the super chat, baby. Ding, ding.
Ding, ding. Once again, Big Hirsch, thank you for the super chat. I love you. See, guys? Hirsch is a real dude. See? You, rest of you hammer niggas, you cheap sons of guns, don't got nothing. I bet you guys go to a freaking drive-thru and then put your card out and snatch and grab the food and drive away. Guys, all proceeds go to WrestleMania 41 because tickets are thousands of dollars.
Millions of dollars.
Millions of dollars. Oh, speaking of millions of dollars, on a real note, okay, this is not me cutting heel promo. Ladies and gentlemen, if you order a title belt from Ruda Entertainment or myself, please make your payments on time. Okay? Ruda works very hard and puts his money up to get the titles made, and then some people ain't paying on time. I'm not the Gestapo. I'm not the tax man. I just have to trace you down for money. So let's get this straight. Whoever's watching, listen carefully. Have that money. Okay? Thanks.
Okay, everybody.
Now we'll take some chats from people. Now we'll take some questions. Now let's talk about in the chat what you guys think will happen on Monday Night Raw that can get Rhea into the triple threat. Here's when you guys have your chance to put up your chats, put up your fantasy bookings, and we'll talk about it. Let's check the Instagram. Instagram. Deathmatch Cooper. John Cena sucks. There it is. Thank you. How one-dimensional you are. And this is why John Cena turned on you bunch of losers. Because you guys don't respect the guy been on for 25 years. He gives you his life. You say you're a terrible actor. I don't see you guys in the Fast and Furious. But you go to the movies, right? How many years did you go to see WrestleMania or a house show or SummerSlam or just watching Raw on TV and you want to, we love you, John Cena. Now you want to turn on him. I don't blame him. John Cena, if you're watching, they can't see me either. There it is.
There it is.
Tired of everybody.
Nobody's chatting right now. Either they're putting in paragraphs or they're gone. But people were chatting earlier, so while we wait for new chats, I'll go up and see what they said. Podcast listeners, we are taking chats from the live
Once
viewers.
again, she can't talk. Podcast listeners, if you listen to this on Spotify, Apple Podcasts,
I
or
know what podcast.
you let me, there you go again, stepping on my toes.
I mean, you stepped on my toes. I wasn't even.
Your
finished my
toes,
sentence.
you're like a hobbit. Your toes are so big. Give me a break.
I literally just said podcast listeners.
No one
we're
likes you.
taking comments from
No
the live
one likes
viewers.
you. I don't know why they lie to you. We got new comments.
Well, I'm going to the old comments because I'm already up here.
Wow, you bored right now? Do you know you yawn a lot on the stream?
I can't help that.
Well, maybe that's why people don't watch. They think you're bored with your own show.
Since Bianca is the referee, Rhea versus Io for Raw. Bianca is going to try to bleep Rhea and won't be surprised. Triple Threat Mania from Steven Chambers in the chat.
Steven Chambers has a good point there. Not to mention, like you did say, I will give you some credit. Bianca has never refereed before, so she could use that as an excuse. So I think you might be onto something there,
Have
kid.
you seen the TikToks of her and Jessica Carr? Like she's asking Jessica to help her be a ref.
I don't have time for TikToks. I'm busy making content.
Did you also hear that Jessica Carr apparently is getting
Wrestling
back in
on
the ring?
Evolve. Yeah, she has a mask on, blah, blah, blah. We know. I'm a step ahead of you. I know all the news.
Well, you didn't say the news to anybody.
I don't have to say that. I don't got to tell you the news that I know. You know, you should know what I know. I don't need to know what you know. I know what everybody knows, and they know what I know. And that's all I know.
Oh my gosh. Ratio in the chat said, WrestleMania is on track to be a disaster, to be honest. I hope Chef Gunther.
Gunther.
Oh my gosh.
You went to college?
We'll get in the kitchen.
Let's talk about this, okay? Let's talk about your reading. Did you go to college?
No.
That says Hunter, not Gunther. HG is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H.
I'm being so for real, guys. This is
Gunther,
very annoying.
Gunther, Hunter. Not even close. Gunther's a big guy from Austria. Hunter's a big guy from...
Gunther Hunter. It literally rhymes.
Do they look alike?
It's literally the same thing with one letter difference.
No one respects you.
What do you think about Ratio's comment? I think it's on the road to becoming a masterpiece. Right now it's a little rocky road.
Who names himself Ratio anyway? What kind of name is that? What kind of screen name is Ratio? He doesn't even know if he's a whole person or half a person. And the ratio. Here's my rationale. See what I did right there? Here's the thing. What does he mean to be a disaster? What's he gonna book? Has Ratio ever booked a WrestleMania? I can't stand these people that want to always come in and act like they could book a show. They couldn't book their own life. Some of these guys are looking in the mirror, can't do their comb over properly. Too scared to shave their head completely bald because they want to save what hairline they have left. Ratio's probably a bald guy living in his mom's basement.
Humble in the chat said Bianca and Rhea are mainstream, exactly, which is why we need both the names in the chat.
I got a $3 super chat from David, which I think is Samoan Watchman. Is that right?
You're asking me? We know the same information about the guy.
Thank
He's a Samoan Watchman.
Thank you for the super chat. And guys, Con Man just followed me on Instagram. There we go.
Just followed you.
Con Man 167.
Just followed.
And he put it. Look what he did. He put it in his deal. Tantalizing Tony and we are the Tantalizing Tag Team. Let's go. Thank you, Con Man. See that he's a real dude.
He's a real dude.
Hit the super chat.
Hey, I'm Mikey.
Michael was so cute then. Now he looks like a pudgy Frodo Baggins.
If he gets in like 10 push-ups a day, he could have muscles by the age 10.
Right now, he doesn't have any muscles. He has nothing but baby flab.
Like he could really build with some.
He's building a bunch of cupcakes in his stomach. Is what he looks like.
Oh my God.
I said it. He's my kid. I could put him down if I want to.
You cannot.
Why not? Is that gonna get canceled for telling my?
Indeed, you are. That is
How gonna cancel me for?
verbal abuse.
He's not here to hear it. He's not gonna watch this show.
Ay, ay, ay.
He'll be watching Sonic all day long.
Stephen Chambers in the chat said may get Asuka appearance. I feel like that's overkill.
I mean,
I would love to see Asuka back. But
someone put in the chat here that she blows the mist in Io's face and costs her the title. Could happen
I don't know. Asuka appearance at Mania?
anywhere. Raw.
I don't know, man.
Maybe knocking on the door.
Maybe Raw after Mania. Whoever wins the match.
Mm.
Which will be Rhea.
What?
They heard me. We're scrolling through the chat, guys. No one's saying anything.
Okay, you know what? You got dead air. Nobody cares about this chat. They're not even. These guys not even. This here's a perfect example. Oh, Big Hurst has just challenged me to a promo battle on Monday, April 14th, 2025. Why does that date sound familiar to me? Because it's the day before Hirsch's birthday, I believe.
Oh, that's all?
It's my birthday as well, April 14th, 2025. So Hirsch wants to go one. You want to go 1-on-1 with the Tantalizing one? Hirsch, challenge denied. Because you ain't worth my time, Big Hirsch. And even though you're my brother and I love you, I got time for you and a promo challenge. I got Mania stuff to do. I got bigger fish to fry there, you ham and nagger. What's wrong with this guy?
Wow.
How dare he challenge me? Is that a challenge? You know what he's saying? He's saying, you shouldn't turn your back on me. Perhaps it's you that should not turn your back on me.
Lion King?
Put up or shut up. Oh! Well,
Wow.
I'm going to shut up because I don't want no parts of you because I heard you cheating your promo battles. I heard you got your names written down on your hands like The Rock did against Cena, as you can see. I'll be seeing you be The Rock, and I'll smoke you like a doobie. Thank you. Oh, my gosh. They're going to cancel us, Dad.
What a show it's been.
Back to Rhea Ripley. Let's get it back on track here. I've gone crazy.
In conclusion.
Who said we were over?
Me.
I've been over since my whole life. Okay, so Kira.
Mm-hmm.
I love Big Hirsch. Hirsch, I love you, brother. Always pleasure bantering back and forth, even though you couldn't lace my boots. So, like I was saying, Rhea Ripley, and as you said, she's not worth it anymore. You basically called her trash.
Never said that.
You basically called
Whoa,
her. You basically called her.
wait a
You basically called her a trash panda. But okay,
What the heck?
you called her Australian trash panda. That's what you said.
Guys.
I heard you.
It's on record.
Rhea, she said it. She
It's
said
on
she
record.
said you were not good as you used to be, that you're lackluster at best.
So,
Well.
yeah, that's what that is.
Bottom line is this.
Oh.
Bottom line is this. I want Rhea Ripley to get in this triple threat because it ups the stakes at WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
I think it does good for Io. I think it does good for Bianca. And I think it does good for WrestleMania and that women's championship. Whoever wins, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you cannot have WrestleMania without Rhea Ripley. She has grown like outside. She's grown outside of wrestling, outside of WWE. She's showing up on people's TikTok feeds because she looks awesome. Okay.
Rhea Ripley?
Yeah. Like she's like in edits and everything. And everyone's like, who's this Rhea Ripley girl? And they're getting into wrestling because of her.
Oh, wow. Well, Rhea Ripley's
So-
not on my TikTok feeds. What's up with that?
Do you like anything of Rhea Ripley?
Not even one thing.
Well, that's what a for you.
Why would
is.
I want to be a bunch of losers like your Rhea Ripley page? All you guys follow each other, wear the same thing. All of you look exactly alike.
Oh no, we don't. There's
all-
not many black people.
all
There's not
you-
many black Mahas.
All you Rhea Ripley girls look exactly the same. The black eye makeup, the lipstick, the dark lipstick, that purple eyeshadow, and jet black hair.
This is
You all
fine.
look the same. If you guys all lined up, I couldn't tell you apart. Just like that girl at the big event that wouldn't get off my 360 booth. What's she doing there? She was doing 85 videos. Get off my pod. I got people to make money off of. She's there taking free spins around 360. I'm like, get off. Get off of this 360 booth. But I'm one of the Marshas. Marsh your ass out of here. I said it. Good thing you have me blocked. They can't see me right now.
That has nothing to do with YouTube. This is on YouTube, buddy.
What? I hope she sees me too. I told her to get off. I said, "Can you get off? I need to make some cash. Get your Rhea Ripley wannabe butt out of here." I said to you, I said to Dalia Pacheco, I said to all those monsters. I'm sick of every last one of you. Hope you guys get caught in the rain. Your face makeup washes off.
And this is waterproof, and I have setting powder. So
wow, thank you very much. Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania? Yes or no?
Yes. Yeet.
No yeet.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Triple threat confirmed. Shouldn't even put the question mark on the thumbnail because it's confirmed already when she still had the championship. We all know Rhea Ripley's going to be at WrestleMania. You can't have WrestleMania without Rhea Ripley.
You can't have WrestleMania without the EST. You can't spell it. It's actually right there. EST.
It's WrestleMania or Mommy Mania.
Wow, WrestleMania. I've heard it all. Wow.
Yeah, they messed up the shirt last year. They put just WrestleMommy. Just add the A.
Oh,
makes no sense.
All right,
that's okay. Hopefully, we get some new merch this year. They've been lacking.
We didn't do our prediction show, and guys, our prediction show will be from Vegas. By the way,
on a Thursday.
Don't worry about that. We'll figure it out on a Wednesday. No, on a Wednesday. Let me ask you this question: who wins if it becomes a triple threat? Who wins the title? And don't just say because you're a girl. What makes? Let's ask this question: who makes the most sense to win the title at WrestleMania? Is it Io retaining, Rhea winning, or Bianca getting the title? The most sense. You tell me.
I mean, that's a very subjective question.
Well, I'm asking you, so to your subject.
Rhea Ripley.
I'm
kidding.
I work with children.
Honestly, I don't think Io should keep it because.
So another transitional title so another lackluster title for Io Sky? Another one?
I mean, the last one, it was pretty lengthy and she didn't really do much with it. So I would have to go with Bianca because I don't know. I feel like she's like more involved in like something. Like Rhea's not really doing anything right now. Bianca would make the most of the title right now.
I want to address a chat from Stephen Chambers, who we love very much, but I'm about to rip him to shreds. Stephen Chambers says, guys ought to go to GCW Bloodsport Thursday, Vegas during Mania weekend. Well, let's just walk in there with free tickets. Do you know somebody in the VIP section? I'm so sick of you people telling us where we should go. You want us to go? Tickets are $40 a piece. Send us $80. If not, don't tell us where to go because we can't afford to go. We can barely afford to get to WrestleMania, okay? We don't have tickets for that. We have to drive cross country, okay? You're going to give us gas money? Stephen Chambers, if that's your real name. I'm so tired of everybody telling us what to do. Was that healing enough? Was that good? I feel bad. I love Stephen Chambers. Do you think he's mad at me?
I love GCW shows.
So do I. He's not wrong.
I think Natty is going to be at there.
We should go there. He is right, though. We should go to that show.
But they're always at like midnight.
They're late, and you're so
and there's
lame.
always WWE people there too, but like, oh.
And GCW crowd does not like me.
So tired.
They hate me.
Well,
and I hate them.
If you just go as a fan.
I hate them equally.
No, I think they
hate me.
Maybe the last time you saw them was like 2 years ago when you were like
up and coming.
Yeah, up and coming.
Now I'm established a little bit.
No, I'm saying you know more about how to present yourself in public than you did before. As an influencer.
First of all, I always present myself the right way. If they don't like me, I don't care about those GCW losers. No. They love. You know what they love about? You know what they love about wrestling? They love to get hit in the head with light tubes. That's why you all have concussions and they all talk like this.
You used to carry yourself as a fan. No. Now you carry yourself as a legit content creator.
Because I am
good.
Well, here's the thing: they're beneath me. So why would I want to talk to them?
There it is. No talking necessary. Just enjoy the show.
I can't with those losers. They smell terrible.
Oh yeah, GCW.
Some of them, most of these fans don't wear deodorant. How come these guys don't wear deodorant and brush their teeth? If you notice, I'm always clean. Look at their teeth. Do this sound effect. Look at that. Teeth always fresh and breath smelling. Remember of the show?
Strawberry shortcake.
Strawberry shortcake. Yeah, and these guys smell like hot chips and ass. I'm being honest with you. You ever sit next to guys at the wrestling matches? Not just GCW, independent. They smell like funk and regret. What a podcast this was.
So I'm just gonna have the cutest outfits ever for WrestleMania.
Guys, thanks for
I'm
watching.
trying to convince Tantalizing
Never
Tony.
touch me.
I'm trying to convince Tantalizing Tony to wear matching silver
Never
sweatpants.
touch me.
I mean, matching silver pants because I've got a silver skirt. He said he'd be down to wear a silver jacket, but I really want to coordinate this weekend. But I don't want to look like we're going to a trip to Disney World because you know how the black families, they always get matching t-shirts.
First of all, I'm not black. I'm Caucasian. I'm Korean, black, and Asian.
So that's black.
Black's in the middle. I'm a sandwich. Korean, black, and Asian. I'm like Tiger Woods.
So you're a fusion.
I'm a plethora.
Okay. But yes, I really...
But I identify as a rich white man. My credit score is 900. Do you know that?
What's the highest credit score you can have?
Well, in my case, 1,000.
Like, what's the highest credit score a person could have?
Hey, Siri, what's the highest recorded credit score?
The highest credit score possible is 850.
Well, mine's
This is from walletHub.com.
Well, mine's 851.
Oh my! I thought it was like 1,000 or 960. I could have sworn I saw like a 960 somewhere.
Kenny Hudson, Ho Chi Minh Chow. Thank you.
Dad. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. He's not media trained yet. So.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Their hands were fast as lightning. Thank you.
Well, on that note, we're going to get out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow for Friday Night SmackDown, right?
You would know.
Yes.
Maybe you make the show. You don't do anything.
I won't do no such thing, actually. So.
Lazy.
Yeah, but that's our lackluster take on Rhea Ripley's entry into the Women's World Championship title match at WrestleMania 41.
I regret doing this show with you.
As do I.
Good. But at least we agree on something.
Thank you guys for coming to the show. If you guys are new, I hope you guys stayed, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. People listening on podcast platforms, make sure you hop over to YouTube and hit that subscribe button as well. 5-star review on podcast. I really don't know how that works, but do what you need to do.
All podcast listeners, never listen back again because this show's terrible, just like her.
Yeah, never listen again. Watch us on YouTube. It's a lot more fun. We got cute graphics everywhere. You could just stare at Rhea Ripley's face in the corner the whole time if you want to.
Or our lovely title belts that are behind us.
Yeah. You really need to get the visual, so hop over to YouTube.
But I'll make sure I put a bag over my daughter's face because she's not good hard. She's not easy to look at. It's kind of scary.
I'm what makes the logo like visually aesthetically pleasing.
Well, because when I heard you like a white girl in that aesthetic.
Okay, well then I look like a white girl. A white girl doesn't mean ugly.
What is your favorite white girl song? Yeah, good question, right?
I mean, the only song that's coming to mind when you say that is California Girls, but I'm just maybe
it's my guilty pleasure too.
Probably California Girls.
Mine is, hey, I just met you. This is crazy. Here's my number. Call me maybe. There it is.
The name Taylor Swift came to mind, but Katy Perry's song what came out, you know? So I knew you were in trouble when you walked in. You know that one, right?
I'm not a Swiftie.
Okay, seriously, we're really getting out of here.
I'm not a Swiftie.
Thank you. Oh, neither am I. I'm sorry.
I'd like to give her a swift kick in the rear. I can't say that either. What am I allowed to say?
Nothing.
It's 20.
Just zip your lips and just sit there looking like John Cena, okay? Let me say the outro. Thank you. See? Looks exactly like him. Uncanny. Thank you guys for coming to the show. If y'all are new, hope you guys stayed, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. We're on the road to 100K. We're on the road to WrestleMania. As I have my WrestleMania tattoo. I hope I can't get a tattoo at the Tattoo Pavilion for World. Their prices were crazy. But maybe I'll get another one dedicated to 41.
You could if this chat wasn't so cheap.
Yeah, you guys are pretty cheap. It's okay. We'll be live tomorrow. Get your funds together.
JD from New York killing it, making $900 in the first 12 minutes, and we got $8.
Insufficient funds. Make sure you guys, what am I saying? Hug your families, kiss your families, tell me love and pray to God every day because you're not promised tomorrow. And as always, do we all do best? And that's
you can't see me. Stay tantalizing.